Fastest hat trick. Bill Mosienko scored the fastest hat trick in NHL history, netting 3 goals in just 21 seconds on March 23, 1952, while playing for the Chicago Blackhawks against the New York Rangers. Maurice Richard, inside his famous locker room speeches. One of the most iconic figures in the history of hockey, Maurice Richard was not only known for his incredible on-ice talent, but also for his powerful and motivating locker room speeches. The Rocket, as he was affectionately known, played the majority of his career for the Montreal Canadiens and led the team to numerous championships during his tenure. His leadership both on and off the ice was instrumental in the success of the team, and his fiery speeches are still remembered to this day. Richard's speeches were a combination of passion, determination, and a deep sense of loyalty to his teammates and the game of hockey. He would often speak about the importance of giving 100% effort every time they stepped on the ice, reminding his teammates that they were not just playing for themselves, but for the fans and the legacy of the Canadiens. His words would ignite a fire in his teammates and inspire them to push themselves beyond their limits. One of Richard's most famous speeches came during the 1952 Stanley Cup Finals, when the Canadiens were trailing the Detroit Red Wings in the series. With his team facing elimination in Game 7, Richard stood up in the locker room and delivered a speech that has gone down in hockey history. He spoke about the pride of wearing the Canadiens jersey, the legacy of the team, and the belief that they could come back and win the championship. His words resonated with his teammates, and they went on to win the game and the series, with Richard scoring the game-winning goal. Another memorable speech came during the 1956 playoffs, when the Canadiens were facing the rival Toronto Maple Leafs in a heated series. Richard's words were filled with intensity and determination, urging his teammates to not back down and to fight for every inch of the ice. His speech had a profound effect on the team, and they went on to win the series, with Richard once again leading the way with his incredible play. It was not just Richard's words that inspired his teammates, but also his actions on the ice. He was known for his fearless play and would often take on multiple defenders to create scoring opportunities for his teammates. His leadership by example was a driving force behind the success of the Canadiens during his time with the team. Richard's impact extended beyond the locker room and onto the ice, where his presence would elevate the play of his teammates. His influence on the game of hockey is still felt today, with many players and coaches citing him as a major source of inspiration. In conclusion, Maurice Richard's locker room speeches were a reflection of his passion for the game of hockey and his dedication to his teammates. His words were able to motivate and inspire his teammates to achieve greatness on the ice, and his legacy as a leader and a player will forever be remembered in the hockey world. The Rocket may have passed away, but his words and his spirit continue to live on in the hearts of those who love the game of hockey. The next time you step onto the ice, remember the words of Maurice Richard and strive to give your all, just as he did every time he laced up his skates. Embrace the passion, determination, and loyalty that he exemplified, and let his legacy inspire you to reach for greatness in all that you do.